Initially, I was concerned about it, but I just thought, let's just be safe and sensible, kind of deal with it the way that I would have dealt with, trying to protect my immunity before. As time went on, I got a little bit more anxious about it. I felt more uncomfortable. My husband stopped going to the supermarket as well to be extra safe. Our relatives were getting all our shopping. We were completely shielding. But I did have to still go to hospital for dialysis treatment. And that was the time we were most worried, because we knew that in the dialysis unit there were COVID patients there. I remember the first COVID patient I saw coming into dialysis. It was like a military operation, and that was quite intimidating, actually. So I'd had an ongoing cough from January, and we just thought it was a cough. I'd had one before with my treatment. It was something that I seemed to pick up quite a lot. I mean, it really was relentless, just all the time, keeping me up at night. I needed to go into hospital for a sigmoidoscopy, and the only way that I could get the sigmoidoscopy was to become an inpatient. And to become an inpatient, you have to have a COVID test. So much to everyone's surprise, it came back positive. And that was a big shock for me. And suddenly I was in outpatients with my husband, ready to, be admitted to the ward. And then we went from that to me being pushed up to the ward, and them saying to my husband, well, you can't come in. So we just had to say our goodbyes at the ward door. And I didn't know when I'd see him again. I didn't know when I'd see any of my family or friends again, because we just didn't know what the sort of rules and restrictions would be. I think my anxiety really hit with the COVID, because I hadn't, apart from the cough, been feeling too bad. But when I was admitted to hospital, I was told that if the COVID got worse, that they probably wouldn't ventilate me, because of my ongoing health conditions. And that was the point it really hit me, being told by my consultant, look, this is the advice, and not having my family there. I completely understood the reasons, but then this tiny little piece of me was like, so other lives are being valued above mine. And I felt quite angry as well. Not at the doctors, just at the situation, that I thought, I've gone through all this treatment and fought so hard to then be told that wouldn't probably be a possibility for me, when it might be for someone else. My COVID diagnosis went on for a long time. I tested positive for 17 weeks. So even when I got out of hospital, and the restrictions had been lifted, the world had started again, and I wasn't in it.